And we are back, man. This is what I think this the fourth. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This the fourth rendition of Big Mike Takes the Mic, man. And today, who I'm taking the mic with, who I'm rocking the mic with today, man, I got two very special brothers. Two of the homies on the team. I got a young QB who's rising up the ranks. And, Mojo, he had to come back for the second appearance. You know what I'm saying? But Chad and Mojo, man, introduce yourselves, bro.
My name's Chad Owens Jr. I'm a freshman quarterback on the team right now. Just came in the spring. Born and raised here, but I lived in Toronto for a brief time with my family because my dad was playing up there. But yeah, excited to be on here today.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to have you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Mojo Bryant Jr. Walk-on running back. You know I'm here.
Why you here? Tell me why you here.
Chilling.
Are you chilling? You just chilling today? I know, Chad. This is your time. Like, this is your welcome to college football, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what are some of the things that you're excited about to get started at UH, brother?
I think just the thing we started right now, the brotherhood, the camaraderie of the team, the moments we build in the locker room. Right now we're in winter training, so the workouts have been really, really cool, really good. I mean, it's just the best feeling in the world to play college football because that's every young kid's dream to make it to the Division I level, and it's a real privilege to be here.
I feel that, bro. Like, I know, yo, Pops is a legend here, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I know, like, you walking in his footsteps, bro. Like, you feel like you kind of like nervous or kind of scared to do that.
I think I've grown up watching him. He throughout the years he's taught me a lot of things, but I think he's really molded me and helped me throughout to get to this moment and to make sure I'm ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good young years for me, and when I grew up and I'm here now, I think I'm ready for it.
I feel that, bro. That's great, bro. I love to hear that confidence, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, they be nervous. They're like, yeah, I don't know, my Pops was great, but I'm happy that you know that you're your own man, bro.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what you're gonna do, bro. What's good, Bo? What's one of the things you're looking forward to the season this year, brother?
I'm ready to prove folks wrong, man. For real. I came in as a walk-on in May. I started at 9th string now. One of the key guys in the offense. So for me, I feel like this is my chance to know how versatile I am.
Mm-hmm.
To show what I could do at the D1 level.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. It's like even just always coming in, like, that's good to hear both of y'all got like chips on y'all shoulders, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like, I don't know, like, that's one thing you always got to do, bro. And I feel like just to play football in general, like, even if you is a 5-star recruit, I feel like you gotta have that chip on your shoulder, bro. You've been through something. You've been through that pain, that sweat, that grind, bro. Like, you gotta have that little chip on your shoulder, bro.
Yeah.
Give you that edge, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So what's y'all football stories, bro? Like, when did you really start falling in love with this game of football, bro? Because I talked about you gotta have that chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You gotta hold that chip on you. Like, what are the moments like you really was like, dang, bro, I really want to do this football thing?
I think for me it was like my middle school years. Like, I was like maybe 10 to like when I was 15. I was watching my dad play when I understood the game, and I realized like I really want to do this. I want to follow in his footsteps. And like when I was in middle school, just preparing for a high school, because that was the next step of my career is the high school life. So I knew once I got to high school, I set my goals, and I think I knew what I wanted. And throughout those years in high school, it really like helped me. I spent my first 3 years up in Canada. Shout out to my high school, St. Marcellinus up there. And then I came back down here.
You said, what is it called?
St. Marcellinus.
St. Marcellinus. So
Yeah.
Shout out all my Canadian brothers.
Yeah. And I came back down here my senior year. Unfortunately, my senior year got cut because of COVID.
Dang.
It sucked. I was ready to prove that I could play Hawaii football because I didn't play here for a while. So I really wanted to get back here and get rooted. But I built a relationship with those guys. But I mean, we played Pylon here.
Yeah.
Pylon was a cool experience. Went to Vegas with my Pylon team. We did pretty good. But I took the fall off to prepare for the next level, which is college right now. And I think those years were just good for me, and I think I knew what I wanted at a young age.
I feel that, bro. That's really big, bro. That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
That was a Canadian football player.
Canadian football player, bro. But what's one thing? That's one thing I do want to touch on before I get to Big Mo right here.
Yeah.
But you said writing your goals down, bro. Like, was that something that your dad put in you, or is that something that you just always just did?
I mean, that's something that I like. You know, my dad did that, so I saw him write down his goals, and you know, in 2012 actually he wrote down all these goals he wanted to do in that year, and all of those things he checked off.
Dang.
He broke the record for the most yards, all-purpose yards ever in pro football history, CFL, NFL, anything. He wanted to win MVP.
Yeah.
He got that. He wanted to win the Grey Cup, which is equivalent to the Super Bowl. He got that.
Dang.
He wrote those all down the offseason before he went to that season, and he accomplished all those things. And you know, seeing that, I started to implement that into my my yearly and my daily things I want to do. And you know, I write down things before every season or the things or the goals I want to do. So you know, checking things off year by year, and you know, I obviously got goals this year, upcoming year
for sure.
that I gotta check off, but you know, I'm just starting to write them down before, so I have a goal in mind to push for.
Yeah, that's actually really dope, bro. Because when you put that pen to paper, and you it's not just a thought no more. You feel me? It's actual action. There's steps, purpose behind it. So yeah, Mo, when did you start taking this football stuff really serious, bro? When did you know you can really do a lot with this?
It was like a walk for real. You know, my dad was a real big football fan. He still is. You know, he's been a coach all his life. You know, me, I used to be the water boy or whatnot. You know, so watching the high school guys, you know, practice and stuff, you know, I used to picture that being me. Every day, you know, while they practicing, I'm on the sideline practicing too, you know, just playing with the water bottles and stuff like that. So I feel like, you know, for me, it was really, you know, a kind of born into it type thing. So, you know, there's no other sport that I love as much as football. There's nothing I love as much as football. You know.
That's actually really funny, bro, that you say that, bro. Cause I had a very similar story. I started off before I started playing football. I think it was 4th, 5th grade. I was the water boy for one of the men's league teams in Arizona. So that's very funny that you started off as a water boy because I saw myself. I'm like, dang, maybe one day. I never really knew it until I got to high school.
Yeah.
But I was I had that dream as a kid. Dang, bro, I see they over there really getting it in. They bodies is flying, bro. I'm talking about it looks so fun.
Ate, slept, and breathed football.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. Especially when they was in that men's league, bro, because these are grown men who want to take time out of their day just to go play a kid's game. Right. And I saw that at a young age. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, you gotta really love this football stuff. So put your body on the line, bro. That's dope, bro.
And as a kid, you want to play all the sports.
You
see everything. You want to play everything. You want to just be active year round. So you want to play basketball, you want to play baseball, play soccer, you want to play football. And I think once you get to a high school level, you just know okay, these are my sports I want to play. These are the ones I want to focus on.
For sure, bro. Because that's one thing I feel that's really lacking nowadays. I feel people only only want to play basketball, or only want to play football.
You gotta be
you gotta be able to diversify, bro. You feel me? Because a lot of these sports they coexist, bro.
They help each other out.
They help each other out. At least for me, my track coach was my homeroom teacher. So the track coach was he was on me every day. Mike, you gotta be out there track season. Basketball season came around, football came around. He's I better see you out there in track season, or unless you want to fail. So
that track practice was different.
Track
practice killed me.
Track practice in Arizona, y'all don't know about that.
Yeah, that heat.
Y'all don't know about that, bro. And it was in the spring too. Come on, now. It was hot. It was hot.
Hotter.
What?
Over here it's hot though, but it's year round hot.
I'm talking about not year round. I'm not gonna lie. The hottest I ever played. I remember we had a little 7-on-7 at Cardinal Stadium. I think it was 122 degrees. And I never forget because I had left my phone in the car because I was dang, and I went to go get it after the whole tournament. Talking about my whole phone. I thought it was about to blow up, bro. It was I remember I opened it, I clicked the screen. It was phone is too hot to open, right? Or I was I had never seen this warning message on an iPhone before, bro.
I mean, y'all playing heat. I played in freezing cold up in Canada. Freezing cold.
I can imagine.
My championship games were -10.
Oh, negative 10.
Negative 10.
I'm talking you on the sideline. You had the hand warmer.
I got a hand warmer. I got the heater right here. I'm I gotta keep my hand warm to throw the ball. I'm shoot.
I done played in heat, blazing heat, cold, snow, heavy rain.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the whole terrain.
But you gotta be ready for everything.
Yeah.
Especially in college because you travel all over the place. Not just in your
state. The best thing I think of playing in the rain, it's it's just fun, bro.
Nah, like, you would say that for a running back.
Not a quarterback. It ain't fun throwing the rain.
For the rain is so fun.
Nah, because he know when it's raining outside, he know
get
he
the
gonna
ball.
get some more touches.
He gonna get the ball.
He know it's like
all the touches.
you know, quarter receivers slipping on routes. You know, the quarterback don't got a good grip on the ball. We can always run it. So.
You tired? Nah, you tired.
You tired, coach?
Nah, I'm chilling. I need these y'all. Stop playing.
Yeah. I feel you on that, bro. That's crazy. That's funny, bro. But man, what was your one of your favorite football memories? Like just playing on the football field, bro. Like you like take it back. You can take it back to like even back in the day. Like you feel me?
Oh, I gotta think about this one.
I know at least for me, like my favorite memory on the football field was like just like the first time like you like I don't know. This is gonna sound crazy if you're not an offensive lineman, bro. Like, but if you was like the first time I really grabbed somebody and like I held them and they were literally trying their hardest to move. Like they're I felt like that was like I just felt like when I put like this grown man is trying to go opposite. He's trying to push me back and I have complete control of him. Bro, like that was the funnest thing, and that's when I was like, I think that's when I fell in love with the game, bro. Like that was one of my funnest memories is in high school. Like I'm talking about, cause I have long arms, bro. So like DNs are sitting over there like doing this, and it's hilarious, bro. Like I love it, bro. That was probably my favorite memory. Like that, the first time I did that to somebody, I was like, oh, like this is actually fun, bro. Like yeah, bro. What about you, Big Daddy Mo?
Come on, bro. I ain't gonna count. Probably my favorite high school experience. I think it was coming into my senior year. We played Scotland County.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had like a top 2 offense, top 2 defense besides us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shout out to Zamir White. We played against him.
Oh yeah, bro from Georgia, right?
Yeah. So like, me and him was going head to head the whole game.
Oh word, back and forth
the whole game, and like it was one play we threw a screen. I had caught the ball, turned around, straight got a spin move, bounced outside. Dude came, hit him, knocked his helmet off.
Oh,
kept going.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I just did that.
Yeah,
Did that? I just did that.
No, that's like I'm talking about the house was rocking too.
Nah, I can only imagine, bro.
Like,
bro, helmet came off, bro. That's one
like,
of those plays you see. Like,
not even that though. I'm talking about like bro, like stands is like filled to the top.
Oh yeah, it was packed.
Guys
out,
outside
packed
the
out.
gate, bro. Like top 2 teams in the state going at it. You feel me?
Well, you played high school in Florida, right?
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's where you play high school football.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, bro. That's love, bro. That's crazy. I didn't know Doug get packed out like that.
Yeah.
Boy. He was on there. Remember the Titans type flow, boy.
God.
Hey, I feel you. What about you, Big Chad?
I think for me, it goes back to like my younger days in football. You know, just scoring a touchdown when I was young. It just brought so much joy to me. Like, I scored a touchdown. I'm like, I feel like the top of the world. I feel like I'm like not like God, but I feel like I scored a touchdown. But like I think, you know, I was playing up in Canada like in my younger years, but I think with my family from here in Hawaii, they traveled up there to visit us during my season. And whenever they came, I scored touchdowns. Like I wanted to score for them so they can see me play because they don't see me play like that often. So I think scoring in front of them, that's probably a big moment in my life. But I mean, high school wise, I think my junior year, our team went to our first ever. It's called a provincial championship, but over here it's basically a state championship.
Yeah.
We won our first ever provincial championship in like program history.
Oh word!
And we smacked them 48-0. And we went undefeated that season. I think that was like probably the most fun I've had playing football my whole life because our team was just like everyone was dogs. Everyone was just top of the game. And I think, you know, we were ranked actually 7th in the country at that time in Canada. Okay. So I think that was like, you know, I was a 16-year-old junior leading my team to a provincial championship. I was like, that's actually a pretty cool moment. And, you know, I always look back on that today, 2019 champs. I was like, man, that was a good time in my life.
Nah, for sure, bro. That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's really dope. I thank you for breaking this down for the
Canadian and English. Canadian and the U.S.,
Canadian and England, you know, not the U.S.
You talk with a strong voice. I like that. He talks so like he projecting his voice.
Yeah. My dad told me that. I was like, yeah. Whenever you're on a podcast interview, you gotta speak properly, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Hey, Pop's talking right, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Turn the Canadian on.
I haven't talked in Canadian accent in a long time, so.
Well, let's try it out. What the podcast people here was talking about?
Like slang?
Like whatever, boy. Like I'm talking about like you kicking in that Drake house, like and Drake like, hey, you know me, yeah? Like, what's good? Like it's an OVO team.
It's an OVO thing, eh?
It's an OVO team, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That sound like he could be on the intro of Drake track right there.
Hey, you a waste man, man. You a waste man. You a waste man.
Ah, boy.
Kick rocks, man. You a waste man.
You a waste man.
They up in Toronto, they really like the slang imitates from like the UK. So like they intake a lot of UK slang over there. So like when I was in high school, it was everyone was just in like that slang. It was like I just like grew up on that. So that's why I was like I always talk like that. You know, over here, always the local brothers. You know, like you know how they talk.
Yeah, they got
pigeon.
The pigeon in there.
You know, like
small kind.
small kind.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, it's just like wherever you grow up, you're gonna have like those your slang that you grow up on. The English might be a little different.
Yeah.
You know, there's Florida, there's Texas, there's over here. You know
about that Florida. We come
that
out
Florida G.
Hey,
I'm telling you, Canadian.
But yeah,
Nothing like that.
but you always, you know, my dad was telling me like interviews, you want to talk proper. You don't want to have slang in your interviews or your podcast, whatever you're talking to people. You want to talk proper English. You know, and it just shows like great, you know, just like professionalism.
Yeah.
So that's how I am all the time. But when I'm with the boys, you know, I'm just chilling.
I was about to say, man. I know I ask this question a lot, bro, because I'm trying to give back to the young Hammers, the young G's. You feel me? All the aspiring Division I athletes, and even D1 athletes who just need to hear game. Everybody need to hear a little bit of game, but what's the best advice that you ever received?
For me, it was never back down from competition. So like me growing up, you know, I wasn't ranked. I was a 0-star. I'm a walk-on. Like, but I never backed down from competition. I always wanted to race the guy next to me. I always wanted to, you want to throw? Let's throw. See who can throw the farthest. I always want to do that. So like growing up. Like as a kid, nowadays you just want to compete with the best. See how you stack up. So I mean, but you always got to put the work in. You know, get in the weight room, get on the field, just put your head down, just see your goals, and just strive for those. That's the best thing I can say.
I don't know, bro. That's really deep that you said that for real, because I feel like a lot of like in this area, you feel me? You got a lot of people who just want the easy way out, bro. Like, you feel me? You want to, like, my bro's good over here, we good over here, you feel me? So we gonna hop this team to that team. Yeah. And then when it's not good with this team, like, you go to that team. So, like, I just feel like when you just say, like, just outwork somebody, bro, like, you might not even really get on the field like that for at least especially for me, because I didn't get on the field until really, like, COVID year. That's when I first had my first college start, bro. But, like, I could have left, you feel me? I could have left. I could have done different things. Like, you feel me? They bring in new guys. The new guys play over me. It's just like, dang, bro, like, I can either leave or I can just thug it out and just work harder, bro. Because obviously, bro, I'm here for a reason, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, so that's really big you said that, bro, because that competition, bro, you, like, it breeds. Like, it makes you a better person.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, always. What about you, Big Mo?
My older sister told me, God rest her soul, when you realize the true potential of your ability, that's when you know you're the best in the room. Simple as that. Can't put it no other way.
You hit that one more time for the people, because I'm still trying to decompress. I'm still trying to compact that.
When you realize the full extent of your potential, that's when you know you're the best in the room.
Because I don't know that potential word, bro. That's a very finicky word, bro. Like, that's a real trigger word, at least for me, bro. Because I heard that my whole life. Like, oh, Mike, you got so much potential. Potential. And, like, I don't know, like, at a certain point, bro, like, I used to think potential was, like, a diss to me, bro, because it just feels like
you can do more.
Yeah, you feel me?
You're
like,
not good enough right now.
Hard enough.
Yeah.
And that's what people saying, like, hey, you're almost good. Like, you good.
But you almost
there. Like, you're not there yet, but, like, I can see it in you, bro. Like,
because I feel like, a lot of people say they're the best, but they don't really believe it.
Yeah.
A lot of guys say they're the fastest, but they don't really believe it.
You always gotta believe in yourself that you the best.
Like, say, like, you about to get in a fight or something, right? You like, oh, I'm about to, I'm about to, whoop the whoop, but you don't believe that for real. Type thing. So it's like, once you believe in your God-given ability, that's when you know you're the best in the room.
That's really deep for it. That's hard, bro. Like, I like that, bro. I like the way you broke that down for the people and for myself, bro. Cause
had to hear it 2 times.
I had to hear it 2 times.
2 times.
Had to, man. All right, bro. We're gonna get a little deep for real. Mm-hmm. Where do you see yourself 10 years?
Me?
Yeah, man.
10 years?
I know it's a little deep question, just because like at least for football players and at least for like young people like myself, like I only think like of the day-to-day stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm real thinking about this workout we got
tomorrow,
bro. Cause I'm just trying to make sure I get through that, bro. Cause we got that change of direction. You know what I'm saying? We got that change of direction tomorrow. So.
But in 10 years, I just want to be a better version of myself than I was today. Mm. If I'm in the league, I'm in the league. Mm-hmm. If I'm still in Hawaii, I'm inspiring the youth. I'm coaching.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be around this game as much as I can. Mm-hmm. You know, I got 5 to 4 years to play here in my college career.
Yeah.
So then my 5 years after that, I gotta see what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I'm in the league playing in my 5th year.
Yeah.
But if I'm not, then I'm always trying to like give back. My dad always tells me to give back to the youth, because he always, when he moved back here, he coaching all these kids, all these parents hit him up. Mm-hmm. Can you coach my son? Can you coach my son? Do this, do that. But like, I would be open to that. I want to like just raise the Hawaii, the youth, and show that and prove that we're like tops in the nation. We have one of the best athletic states in the world. So
and that's facts, man.
Yeah, and we don't get a lot of exposure because we're on like such a small little island in the middle of the ocean. Mm-hmm. But when we go to the mainland, we always ball out and all that. But in 10 years, I mean, hopefully I have a family by then. Mm-hmm. I'll be 28. Youngin, man. I'm only 18 right now, so it's crazy to look 10 years. I'm like, shoot, I'm young. I don't want to look 10 years, but you gotta see your future and see your goals in the future. And I have my goals that I want to have and achieve. But if those all else fails, I always want to give back to the community.
I feel that, bro. That's dope, bro. What about you, Ben? BG?
10 years.
I love this question.
You love this question?
Like, just because, I ask myself this question every day in my life. Literally, 10 years from now, I'll be 32. By then, I'll be on my way out the NFL. Most likely. And by that time, I want to be known as one of the best. And be like, not just one of the best running backs, one of the best guys to ever play the game, like a game changer. I plan to have a family, a wife, kids. I plan, like, one of the biggest things I plan to do is open up housing for the homeless, like all across the world, where, for like a year and a half, 2 years, rent free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll be given a job, to help them, get back on their feet.
Yeah. Especially over here. Like, over here, there's a lot of homeless over here.
So, here, mainland, other islands everywhere else, because people deserve second chances. No matter how that first chance went, they all need help. So I feel like whatever I can do to help, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's deep for real. Yeah. And like, I like how like you didn't say that like with no arrogance, and that wasn't no like, oh, like I'm sticking my chest out, like, bro, like that was like straight confidence.
Yeah.
Bro. And they're different in that, like, cause like I heard the swagger behind that in the way he said it, bro. Because like most guys, like they just stick their chest out, they just try to puff it out, bro. Like, I don't know, I came off real smooth. Like,
he sounded like he believed it too.
I'm saying, bro.
So
like,
I do
believe it.
I feel that, bro. Cause
like,
you gotta have that confidence. Cause if you don't got it in yourself, who gonna really have it for you?
Yeah.
Cause like, I feel like what does me being one of the best mean if I can't make the world better? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type thing.
I feel that. That's dope, bro. That's really dope.
Like, if you can't help make the world better, you're not really one of the best.
Yeah.
Because being one of the best means, you're not only looked up to, but what you did changed something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
Not just looked up as a football player, but as a person.
Yeah, as a person, bro. Just as a, because football players, like, it's good, bro, but at the end of the day, bro, like, the shoulder pads, the helmet is going to come off, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, even, like, shoot, Tom Brady, he had to hang it up, too. Everybody thought Tom Brady was never going to hang it up, but that football stuff is going to end one day, bro. And now, that's really good, bro. Bro, you got that good head on your shoulders, bro. I just want to say, young people, bro, like, you need to have that confidence, bro, just because if you don't believe in yourself, who will? Because there's a difference between confidence and arrogance now. Because this man, I see how this man work. I see how this man wake up. I see how this man was just working out today. It was Sunday. It's Sunday. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't just all talk because, you feel me? The dream is free. The work, all the accolades, you feel me? Those are what you really got to put in the work for, bro. And that's love, bro. And that's respect, bro. I know both of you guys are walk-on guys, man. And being a walk-on, bro, is so hard, bro, because you feel like you're walking on eggshells and you just got to do so much you do so much and you get rewarded with so little, bro. And I just want to say, like, how do you stay motivated and how do you stay down in that whole process?
For me, you know, just the everyday grind, you know, walk on, scholarship, it don't matter. You got to put in the work.
Oh, for sure.
You got to put in the work.
Because if you don't put in that work, you're not going to get on the field.
Yeah, you're not going to get on the field. So, you know, I always refer to my dad, but I look at my dad's story. He was a walk-on. And look what happened. He put the work in, the extra work on the weekends.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta put everything you got into this because, like, your window of opportunity is literally smaller than the guys with the scholarship. The guys with the scholarship window is like this. Yours is like that. Tiny. So, like, you gotta make every day count. You gotta make every rep count. You gotta make every film session count. You gotta make every meeting count. You gotta make every sleep count. It matters just like a little bit more. And you know, I always want to work towards a scholarship and hopefully earn that within a year or two.
For sure.
And you know, that's always been a goal of mine too. But you know, it doesn't matter. I'm here to put the work in.
Yeah.
I'm here to work with the guys, learn, get better, and get on that field and win games with you guys. So that's my mentality going into it. But for kids out there, don't be scared to be a walk-on.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have
I feel like people try to put a certain stigma on a walk-on, especially at the University of Hawaii, bro. University of Hawaii has a long story of walk-ons.
Walk-on.
I'm talking about great walk-ons, bro. Like, I'm talking about like what? Like Colt Brennan? He was a walk-on?
Rich Miano?
Like, come on, bro. Like,
walk-on you.
I'm like, it's
this
crazy,
is walk-on you over here. Like people always want to have social media always it's kind of a love-hate thing because people always put 5-star this, 5-star that. It don't matter. Whoever put the more work in is gonna get the bigger rewards. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
KD's quote. I love that quote.
And if you want to be a Division I football player, you don't have to have a scholarship to be a Division I football player. You can walk on and prove your skills then. It doesn't have to come through your high school career. You can ball out, not get a scholarship, be a 0-star. It doesn't matter. Just you gotta have your mind, have your goals, and earn that when you get there.
Just one more thing. How do you stay focused, bro? Because I know there's so many distractions, bro. Like, how do you just stay down to that grind, though?
For me, I came in with the mentality, first day I'm here, I'm gonna lead. Whether that be trying to speak up, making sure every drill I'm in the front of the line.
Yeah.
You feel me? Making sure, I'm that voice.
Yeah.
Like, yo, let's go, keep going. You feel me? And the part about it is, I've seen it from both sides of the spectrum. I've been a scholarship guy. Now I'm a walk-on guy. Being on scholarship, it's all grits and gravy. Walk-on, I can't afford grits and gravy. Cause I'm trying to pay for school.
Yeah.
You feel me? Meals don't come easy.
Yeah.
Down that cans down there, I gotta earn that. That don't come easy,
For sure.
So it's for me, it's I'm getting help, for my family and stuff, So I'm not about to, let them helping me go to waste. So that's what drives me every day. I got 10 siblings. They all look up to me. My youngest ones and my oldest ones. So it's I gotta go hard every day for them.
Yeah,
I feel that, bro.
And Like sometimes, I do fall short. I have been late to lifts. And hey, I just gotta come back, regroup, and be like, hey, all right, bro, you gotta go harder. You gotta, get back in your pivot.
Yeah.
Don't let nothing distract you. You don't make a workout, bro. Get it out of your head as soon as it happens, because that's just gonna hold you back.
Yeah.
Come back hard the next day. Come back the next day, leading how you led the day before you missed the workout.
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's hard, bro. I don't know, bro, because that work demand and that workload, just not even as a walk-on, just as a D1 football player, bro, it's a lot, bro. Like, a lot of people don't talk about that, bro, because I'm talking about you got 6 a.m. weights usually, then you got to go to class all day, then after class, this is during the off season, then you got class, and you got more meetings, and you got to get the extra work because, you feel me, slow feet don't eat, you feel me? You feel me? You gotta get to the meal.
I ain't gonna lie, that class after practice.
And that class after practice, man.
Pressure, because I'm trying to go to sleep.
I'm trying to tell you, especially after having all this online class too.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro. Like
I'm talking about, I'm in class with a lazy eye.
But man, we make sure to stay on top of all our studies, bro. But like, I don't know, it's very much a hard line, fine line, bro. You're gonna find that trying to go through this football life, Chad. Cause I'm trying to tell you, like, I think that first, because you're in a very special spot, bro. Like, I didn't get to come in early.
Yeah.
I came in right when fall camp started, so I was just kind of thrown into the fire, bro. So, like, you got time to really navigate and get a whole routine down, bro. And you're going to get that jump on the competition, bro. Because, man, just having that time and having that routine, bro, and having that schedule.
And know what it's about, like, every day. So you came in the spring, so I can get mental reps, just get with the guys, build a relationship with the coaches, with the teammates, before fall camp hits.
Yeah.
Then all the other signees come in, But I mean, I think it was a good decision for me to come now, get with everyone, and learn the offense, learn the routine, the college life, get up at 5:30, get over there by 6, weights, meetings, training room, then school. Like it was definitely a punch in the mouth for me, because coming from like high school, it was just like, shoot, I had no football season. I was just school, and that was it. I lifted after and like late at night. And now it's like early mornings. You gotta get up, but like I'm getting used to it. It's almost 6 weeks in. For me, so it's been a good experience so far, and I'm truly blessed to be here right now, and I'm looking forward to the season coming up.
Yeah, man, this season. It's gonna be a good one, bro. It's gonna be
a good one.
Showstopper.
For showstopper. I'm talking about chain gang or don't bang at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But before we get up out of here, man, I know this is probably like my favorite question, at least to ask, bro. If you could have dinner with 3 other people, let's go 4. Let's go 4 people. We gotta have a start of 5.
Start of 5.
Start of 5. If you have 4 people that you can have a dinner with, dead or alive, who would you have a conversation with?
Ooh. You want me to start off?
Go ahead.
Start.
I'm thinking about mine.
Are you thinking about it?
First off, I need to talk to Kobe. I need to talk to Kobe.
I feel that.
I need to learn his ways, his mentality, his how he goes about. I see it in videos every day. I think when you talk to someone in person, it gives you a different perspective.
Yeah.
That's my number 1. Number 2, probably The Rock.
The Rock.
I've seen him. I've always watched his movies, and he's from here. He's from here. So I mean, one of the biggest celebrities in the world. But I think
shout out Zoa Energy too.
Zoa Energy.
Got to shout him out.
Hey man, we ain't paying us. They ain't paying us. Ain't paying Zoa. You can pay us.
You can pay us.
Shout you out. But you feel me? You can get some free promo for the one time, man. I guess you. It's The Rock, man. You feel me?
But that's 2. I got 2 more. I want to think of an artist. Probably Drake.
Okay.
I live in Toronto. He's from Toronto.
It's an East Side thing.
East Side thing, But I think Drake would be a cool sit down dinner talk with him. 4. Shoot.
It's the last spot.
Last
seat
spot.
at the table.
Who's gonna be my shooting guard? I'm playing point guard, so. I'm gonna go Timmy Chang.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go Timmy Chang. I'm gonna go Timmy
Okay.
Chang.
Uh-huh.
You know, I just need him at the table.
I feel
Head
you.
coach.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I just need him there. He's a leader. I need to talk to a leader, and I think I'm sure I'll have an actual dinner with him someday.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have that one day, but that's my starting four plus me. That's five. That's my starting
Okay.
five.
Yeah.
How about you, Mojo?
Besides people talking about like Timmy Chang, let's not get it twisted, bro. Timmy Chang before he was that all-time NCAA yard
legend.
So let's not get it twisted.
He's not just the head coach. He's a legend
Yeah.
in football and college.
Yeah.
So it's deeper than just my head coach.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, G?
For me, I'm gonna go a little bit, outside the earthly realm a little bit.
Mm.
All right, so for my last name's sake, we gotta go Kobe.
Okay.
I'm talking about my idol.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm out of my game after playing football. Next we gotta go Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou.
Yes.
Who that is? Who's that?
What, the poet?
I don't know. You gotta inform me.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Her voice moves mountains. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You gotta give her a listen.
Okay.
Next we're gonna go Ernie Davis.
Okay, I know that.
Like that's the man who inspired me to wear 44. Like that's why it's on my back right now.
Yeah.
He was the first African American man to win the Heisman. So to sit down and talk to him and learn what he had to go through would be a blessing.
Yeah.
Because not many people know that he started too. Just like me. So as a child watching that movie, it was like, okay, this man looks like me. He talks like me.
Yeah.
He's doing all stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, to talk to him and actually like sit down with him, that's a blessing in disguise. And then my last one would probably be Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah. Gotta be Hercules.
Like,
That's real talk. You're talking about a man who had to carry the world on his back.
Yeah.
And he carried the world on his back and never complained about it. You feel me? Went through, tasks to get what he wanted. He completed them all.
Yeah.
He didn't complain about it.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Who else better than Hercules?
I feel me. I'm Hercules. That was the first thing my mind went to. I had to think about it. The Greek god, but that was the first thing my mind went to. But at least for me, man, I always love this question, bro, just because, because these four people are always so interchangeable, bro, because you can really have a conversation with anybody, bro. And that's why I love this podcast space, bro, because we can just sit down and really just talk some real game, bro. But if I have four people that I can sit down and chop it up with, one, I gotta go with number uno, gotta be LeBron. I'm not gonna lie. LeBron, man. LeBron was my idol growing up.
James.
Bro. Love LeBron.
He ain't better than Kobe.
Hey, man. I tell you, one of the best basketball players to ever touch it. I don't know, because basketball is my first love. So, I gotta go with that one, bro. And my second one, I'm gonna go. Let's switch it up. We're gonna go. I said last podcast, I said Trent Williams. I gotta say Jonathan Ogden. I love to talk to Jonathan Ogden, bro. He was a monster, bro. He was left tackle for the Ravens for a long time, bro. I'm talking about, he's actually Orlando Brown's dad.
Yeah.
And man, I'm talking about, bro was a monster. Bro was just 6'9", just this big wall, bro. But like, it was more than that, bro. He was really like when if you go watch his film, bro, all of my young aspiring offensive linemen, bro, go watch Jonathan Ogden, and just not in the way he grabs people, just the quickness he gets out of his set, man. Like, he's being that big and that mobile, bro. And I'm mobile myself, so I'd like to think that I could be like that, but not just the 6'9" version, the 6'6" version, the micro version.
Yeah.
But rest in peace as well, because man was a living great. Man was a great. We're gonna go. Gotta go with Malcolm X, man. Malcolm X, he gets misconstrued in the history books so much, bro, and he gets marked as like this bad guy and the civil rights. Like Martin Luther King is like, oh, like Martin was doing it in a peaceful way and that's the way, but Malcolm X, he had his way that he wanted to do it as well, bro. And like they try to paint like Martin and Malcolm X is like they were rivals and they hated each other, bro. They was friends, but they broke bread, they ate at the same table, like, and that's just funny, bro, because at least that's how I learned it in my history class, and I had to go outside and learn it that they was actually friends, and it's crazy, man. So I would love to just hear the stories and all the knowledge that he would have, and all the crazy time that he was in prison and everything, bro. How he just shook back, bro, because he got a crazy story, bro.
Yeah.
And gotta go last seat at the table. Let's go with Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Okay. Steve Jobs, just in the sense of the technology standpoint and how my man just had a vision in his head, and it started in a garage, and he took it to global, international, and like literally, you can't go outside without seeing an Apple logo. Like literally, I bet you can't even look around your house without seeing an Apple logo.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like he did that, bro. And like,
you look at the camera, what you see?
I'm saying on the laptop, you feel me? Like no cap, bro. But Steve Jobs, man, he was. I would love to sit there and pick his brain too. Thank y'all for just kicking it, man. Taking the mic with me, bro, because we talked about a whole bunch of game, bro, and like just this one thing I just want to tell the young people, bro, and I want y'all to at least say a little remarks, bro. Just man. Just stay down, bro. Just stay 10 toes, bro. Even when the path look a little rough and it look a little rugged, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta stand on your morals, bro. Because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for everything. And I keep repeating this, and I want to iterate this, bro. Because you gotta have morals, you gotta have standards, bro. Because if you don't, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna fall like a house of cards, bro. And then be looking around like, what happened? Why did this happen to me? When you really did it to yourself the whole time.
Yeah, you know, God has a journey for all of you.
Amen.
He has everyone's different. Everyone's journey is gonna be different. Everyone's gonna end, but like all these players on the team, they have a journey, but they end up at the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Your journey might be rough, up, down, roller coaster. Don't matter. You're gonna get there at one point. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Put your head down, keep working, and just know God's got you, and He's got a plan for you, and it's gonna work in the end.
Amen.
I'm gonna just give you a quote that I came up with. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what it means. It's just something for you to think about. As easy as it is to drink water, is as easy as it is to choke on dirt.
Whew.
That's the quote.
Think about it.
Think about that.
Think about it,
man. I'm gonna just leave y'all right just like that, man. I'm not gonna lie. I want to say. Rate the podcast a 5-star on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store, and on Stitcher, man. Make sure you go rate us a 5-star, man. Drop a comment on YouTube for all my YouTube people watching us on the tube, man. Go check us out. BIGMIK, Big Mike, man. No, we're not friendly with the C's, just the K's.
The biggest.
The biggest, man. The biggest. But I love y'all, man. And we out, man.